Camera around so you can see the sunrise, not me. Time is it? 5:21, quite early. But very good timing for the sunrise. Do we step on jellyfish today, or do we not step on jellyfish today? That is the question. I'm using those green lights to reflect off the sand to look for shiny things like jellyfish bodies laying here that I step in. So far, so good. Okay. We made it out to the sandbar so far. No jellyfish. But on this edge of the sandbar is where they normally have been laying. Quite bright from the fishing boats. There's a jellyfish body. Oh, the tide is way out today. This is great. There's a jellyfish body. There's another. Okay, we made it. We made it. Let me clean off the lens a little bit. There we go. See the green, blue fishing lights. Not very visible. A few stars out this morning. Not covered by clouds. There looks like there's some clouds in the west that are coming this way. But to the east, waiting for the sun. The sun is just barely starting to pale the dark sky. Can't quite see it yet. Good morning. I have made it past the jellyfish again. Sometimes they have like a dim green light like this one. This one is very bright, and then they alternate. Some of these out here have yellow and red. I don't know what that does to the squid. Good morning from Thailand. This breeze is truly heavenly, yeah. To get a chill in Thailand, to feel it being cool, is very rare, and it's special. It's hard to tell where the shoreline lights end and the fishing fleet begins. Just this way. Oh, those are fishing boats. There you can start to see the dark sky get a little bit pale. There's a jellyfish. There's another jellyfish. It starts to happen quickly now. Good morning. No, you're right on time, Flo. You can see it's just turning from pitch black to gray blue, and that's a never-ending task, I think, with all the cats you have. Over here we've got some red already coming out, but it's really hard to make out on the camera. I've made it past the jellyfish nets. right between these couple sets of fishing boats, way in the back on the horizon is a glow of light. That's from the big fishing fleet, all the big ships out there further into the bay. And look at the light we have here. Here comes the sun. Oh, that's nice for you to say. Thank you. Right above me, you can't make it out, but it's the constellation Orion, straight above me. Always been a constellation that I have contemplated on since I was young. My imagination stretched. Jim loves Orion. Now you can start to see it happen very quickly. The sun kind of pops up down here when you're this close to the equator. There's some red in the distance over here you can start to make out. Very deep red-orange. First I thought it said Jim loves onions, and I'm like, well, that's a fact. I do love onions. Hey, what's up, Neil? Cheers, my buddy. Wow. Pastel colors, the pales, yeah. They're just starting to come in. They're so nice. I didn't know you call yourself an onion. But you're a sweet onion. You're a Vidalia. If you're an onion, you're a Vidalia. You got that right, Neil. You got that right. I just don't know what I'd be catching. Wow. It's like a burning ember, a burning coal over there, a red one, yeah? So nice. Look at that purple. such a weird color in nature. Yeah, it shows purple to the eye, but then like the camera just kind of, there's a faint purple hue to this area here on the screen, but in my eyes, yeah, just looking at it, it's vibrant. There's that red fire. Cheers to life. If you're not amazed by this world, you're missing it. Yeah. Infinitely beautiful. Feel of the sand on my feet and the warm ocean water. Breeze on my back and neck. Yeah, just keeping everything nice and cool and comfortable. It feels so good. Natural air conditioning, you know? The body doesn't have to work as hard. Just balance. How quickly it pops up, you know? Oh, it is. Okay, that's October. Right on. See, you're right. It does get overshadowed. Everybody says October, we think Halloween. Yeah, that's important. I've begun some eye exercises. Uh, I'm not an old man, but I'm not getting younger, and I've just begun some eye exercises uh, to help sustain my vision. Yeah, as I do age. A lot of time reading on the computer and typing on the computer. Yeah, all of this. But I do get out in nature often. This is also an exercise for the eyes, right? Oh, of course it'll be overshadowed. There's no glamour in that. It's a difficult subject for, for people to address. Blindness comes in many forms, doesn't it? blindness of your spirit, blindness of your heart, soul, blindness of those around you, blindness to empathy and sympathy. Yeah, I keep encouraging people to get out and do face-to-face relationships with people, you know. I know you can't see my face right now, but I mean, yeah, friendship circle, shake hands, give hugs, feel a conversation, not just hear it. We desperately need it. Yeah, what does the main system say about, vision loss, Neil? They're like it's either surgery, drugs, or glasses. Right? They don't talk about the prevention, right? The importance of not staring at a screen all day, the importance of being out in green nature, doing eye exercises like you do your muscles. You want to build your abs, you want to build your legs, or your arms, your chest very strong, you do exercises. The muscles around your eyes are so very important for longevity and vision. I've been missing out on it. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, now I am now. And it's always this way though. It's up to the older generation to teach the younger generation to change and how to or what to change and what to notice. But if the younger generation doesn't want to live or listen, live, how do you get it through to them, right? I mean, if anybody asks me for a future business recommendation, I say you get into neck chiropractic work and vision. Those two fields are going to be so terrible. People are going to be in pain from looking down at their phones all day, every day. Yeah, their necks and shoulders are going to be destroyed. This will be a huge business to be in, and vision. Yeah, it's got to be in less than a minute though. Yeah, I feel you. That's what that is. You got to reach them digitally because that's where they're going to see it. They won't look up to see a skywriting. Here's a little bit of sand and beach and the sunrise. Oh man. We used to get brutal commercials when we were kids, right? We had brutal advertisement that's been banned because they're like, oh, it's not nice, right? And everything's all fluffy now and cartoons, Yeah, we used to get some brutal commercials and advertisements and videos and training and stuff, man. They put the fear in you. What's up, just one Sue? Oh, nice. Other side of the world. This is a sunrise in Thailand. 12 time zones or 11 time zones away, I think, from you. If you would like to see the sunrise and a moon, I could make that happen. But I mean, Yeah, right. That's right. Oh, switching hands. Sorry about that. Boy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I know. I'm joking. I wouldn't do it. It would probably be very bright. Oh, that's funny. There's a jellyfish. I don't know if once they're just kind of dead, or if they're still inert, or just get the feet wet a little bit. Yeah, I know. I don't want to get too invested in all of it. We'll see. I need a chest mount, that way I could go on the motorbike, but I also need like a tech helmet so I can put a mic on it. How far am I going to jump into it? So I'm just keeping it simple while I make the decision. I don't mind the pain in the arm. That's all right. That's isometrics, right? Where you don't actually use weight, you just kind of hold a light amount of weight in one position for a very long time. Wow. Almost done. Another picture perfect. Could be a sunset or a sunrise. Yesterday and today, like I say, I wake up around 4 a.m. First thing I do is, well, after morning prayers and devotions, I open the blind to see if there's stars in the sky. If I can see even one star, I come to the beach. Now there's visual navigation, and boats start to come in, offload their fish, go to the market. That's fresh. I see my first footsteps down this beach this morning here. Jeez. Is that Suze or Suz? Like sus. Oh, that's funny. No, I was at the farm yesterday, actually. I took the long way out. I put a whole. I had to stop and buy some suntan lotion for my arms. I was feeling the sun. Coated my arms, legs, and neck. But I went out there, and the solar panels are all in. The lines are ran to the outbuilding where the batteries and everything will be kept. The inverters are installed. The batteries are hung. It looks like they're just down to final wiring and programming, and so that's awesome. They did their job quickly. So yeah, I'm replanning right now. I'm just kind of saying, okay, we're starting from scratch in the garden. It's no big loss, you know. I just can't. Wasn't going to drive back and forth every day to tend to vegetables, you know. The bananas and fruit trees, they're just growing. Yeah, they do their thing. Yeah, you don't have to worry about them. Um, so yeah, I'm planning the new garden. What we need to grow. This one is nearly empty right now. So it's got to be a high season hotel. A bunch of foreigners go there. Or maybe on the weekends it gets loaded with Bangkok people, holidays, stuff like that. Because we're only a few hours from Bangkok and it is a lovely beach. That's a storm out there. The dog mafia used to hang here right where I would enter, but I don't know. They've kind of moved on. I see a few on the beach now, but I don't know where the group is. It's interesting. They've always been here, so I don't know what's. Yeah, right. Down the beach somewhere. Yep. Looking for snacks. Yeah, it just feels right to wrap it up about now. It's almost 40 minutes. That's usually what I do, 40 to 50. Beautiful sunrise. Didn't step on any jellyfish. So cool. Yeah. Yeah, I've been sitting too much. That's it. Because even when I'm like not at the computer, then I get on the motorbike and go for a ride. And what am I doing? Sitting on the motorbike. So my back has been wah, wah. So I gotta do some more walking. Into the deep sand. Yeah. Always good to see you either in your streams or anywhere around. Yeah, you're good people. Take care. Another beautiful day starts. Happy Friday. That's what the future looks like. Future looks like this. God bless.